Happy New Year. If you are watching this video, you have probably already made a New Year's resolution, or you are thinking about making a New Year's resolution. And what I want to provide you with in this video are some tips to help you actually make that resolution come true this year. If you're like most people, each year, New Year comes around, we make a resolution, and a year later, we didn't achieve what we said from the previous year. So I thought I would put together just some tips to help myself as well as you keep your New Year's resolution. Number one, first tip, is be realistic about this resolution. Let's say that your resolution does have to do with fitness or working out, and you say, okay, I am going to get fit, I'm going to get healthy, I'm going to lose weight this year, I'm going to go to the gym 5-6 days a week. Okay, well, if you haven't been going to the gym at all, that's going to be really hard to achieve. So try to make it a little bit more realistic. Maybe if you haven't been going to the gym at all, say, okay, my goal for the next 4 to 6 weeks is to make it to the gym 2 or 3 times a week. And kind of hit that little mini goal and then build up from there. I'll share with you my resolution. My New Year's resolution the past 2 years has been to have a monthly date night with my husband. And it has not happened. I have not made it happen. So once again, this year, my resolution is to have a date night with my husband. Now, you'll hear a change in what I just said. I didn't say a monthly date night. We currently don't go out on a date without our child that often. So my resolution this year, I'm making it more realistic, is, you know what, let's just try to go on a date once every 3 months. And I think that that's a much more realistic thing to try to accomplish. So keep that in mind when you're making your New Year's resolution. Number 2, I want you to identify your why. If you've watched one of my previous videos about staying motivated and dedicated to your nutrition and your exercise program, you can go back and watch that to get a little bit more information about this. But when you're thinking about the resolution, whatever it is you're trying to do, let's say you're trying to lose weight. Maybe it's quit smoking. Maybe it's to work on your finances. Maybe it's to be more organized. Whatever your resolution is, why is it important to you? Why is it something that you want to make a change? What's this going to do for you? And what I'd like for you to do is to really sit down and think about that. And I want you to identify that core why as to why it's really important. And I want you to write that down on some note cards and carry it with you, put it different places in your home to where you'll see that. Number 3, have an accountability partner. Wow, when somebody holds you accountable, it's really hard to say, no, let's say you're trying to quit smoking. Yeah, I smoked a cigarette today. Find someone that you're close with that you know will hold you accountable and say, hey, this is what I'm trying to work towards this year. It's a really important goal to me, and I want you to just, touch base with me every now and then and see how I'm doing. Along with that, a great way to make your resolution come true is to make it public. You probably found this video on Facebook or on YouTube. You know what? Post it on Facebook what your New Year's resolution is. Let people know what you're trying to do. The more people that know it, the more accountable you're going to feel, and then you'll also have people following up with you that way too. Another thing that I think is important is do little mini dates in terms of achieving your goal and reward yourself when you get to that point. Let's say that you are maybe trying to get to the gym and you say, okay, for the next 6 weeks, I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week. Keep track of that, and at the end of that 6 weeks, reward yourself with something that you've accomplished that goal, and then set a new goal. Maybe it goes up to 4 days a week. And then finally, keep a journal to keep track of what you're doing so that you can look back, you can see what work you've put into it, and you can see where that work gets you in the end. That's going to be good with something like smoking or the exercise or even the organization, those kind of things. So those are my tips. If you're looking for some accountability and you'd like someone to help you stay accountable to your New Year's resolutions, I would love to do that with you. I need somebody to help me stay accountable to doing this tri-monthly date night with my husband. So you can connect with me on Facebook, and I would be happy to help you stay accountable to your goal for the New Year's, and so that a year from now you can say, hey, I made that New Year's resolution last year and I actually did it. So best of luck to you in the new year. I hope that everyone achieves their New Year's resolutions. Happy New Year.